Hey y'all, how's it going? I am Joy and welcome to Pogo Slots. And as you can clearly see, Grant would be the ant from Garden Blast. Now, apparently his name is Grant, but I remember him being Anthony, so I am just going to call him Anthony Grant, our local garden ant. So, Anthony Grant has a new machine for us, but first things first. Let's collect our daily rewards. This is day 6 of me playing. I get 600 there. On day 7 you get an extra power-up, which is very helpful. You can also collect your coins from here. I have 3,200 there, and every 6 hours you can come in here and collect some coins here. The way that you can increase how many coins you get is by completing the cards in the Niles Pyramid, which would be your quest cards here. So I'm currently on quest card 16, and if I can fill the entire card, I will be increasing the free coins earned. So that's how the free coins there work. Be sure to check those things out. Also, you can check your inventory here for the Niles Pyramid, and it tells you how many power-ups of each type you have. I don't really do power-ups very often, but these are the ones that you have available to you. And then here are the ones for Grant's garden. And of course, if you don't want to organize them by which machine you're using, you can just hit all and see where you can play the best. So I have about 100,000, less than what I've seen some people have, but that should be enough to head on in here and check out Grant's garden. Hopefully my volume is not too bad. If the machines will load for me. I will say, I do really like the music of this slot machine better. So now what I personally like to do is do the max bet, because if you do the max bet, you will be getting these magic key butterflies, which will fill up your bottom bar here, which is what gives you your mini games. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. But you can, of course, always do your minimum bets as well. Minimum bet is 30, and then you got 60, 90, 150, 300, 500, and then 1,000 as my current max. So let's go ahead and give this a quick spin and see how we do. Auto spin, hold for the auto. And now I believe I heard that the daisies in this game are pink. Let me go ahead and check out my emails real quick, because I have been corresponding with one of our lovely Pogo fans and loved ones, and they've been kind of keeping me apprised of everything going on with the slots and the issues people are having. So, the dang daisy flower is pink. Where did you ever see a pink daisy? So yeah, so if you're going to be doing the badge where you have to collect, I think, like 500 daisies or something, you're looking for the pink flowered matches, which I'm not sure if they are these pink ones here on the grid right now, or if they're the ones that are in little squares. I am not entirely sure, but also it should be noted that these things that I'm getting, the Wonderfuls, the Awesomes, Incredibles, and the like, those have nothing to do with a big win. A big win, we are thinking, is 6 times your bet. Okay, yeah, there we go. So I have a make 500 matches of the daisy symbol in the Grant's Garden slot machine. I currently have 67 out of 500, so basically I just use this game to play in the background while I'm editing or working on some art, drawing, that kind of thing. So this is a really good background game, but it is kind of difficult if you are auto-spinning your max bet, because you have to really pay attention to things, and especially when the minigames show up. Ooh, 8 times my bet, and I don't even get anything for it. Grant? Anthony Grant, that was not a good time for that, sir. But thanks for trying. Alright, so now that I'm doing my little spin, again, I'm sorry for the pauses here, but I'm checking my emails so I make sure I get my actual information correct. So, a big win is 6 times your bet, which we've just seen is not 5, unlike what I was thinking. I went into this fully expecting it to be 5 times, because, you know, 5, 10, 15. That makes sense. But a big win is 6 times your bet, a mega win is 15 times your bet, and a super win is 20 times your bet. So right now, since I am betting 1,000, I would have to make at least 20,000 on a single spin in order to get a super win, which is pretty insane, I will admit. You need to have power-ups at the right time, maybe a mini game that pops up in order to help you along with that, but it is absolutely crazy how much luck is involved in a game like slots. Now, typically I have fairly decent luck. If you've seen my old slots videos, like Bejeweled Slots, Peggle Slots, Chuzzle Slots, that kind of thing, like, my luck has not been horrible, but it also hasn't exactly been great either. Yeah, now I have 72, so I made a match of 5. I matched 5 Daisies that entire time. So it is kind of crazy, admittedly. But again, the key here is to play with your minimum bet or a low bet so that you're not losing out on too many coins. Now hopefully we can get into a minigame so I can show you guys in real time how they work, because I do have some footage recorded of minigames. I think I have all 3 minigames recorded, so if need be, I will go back to my old recordings and do some voiceover on that and kind of show you guys how it works. But there are power-ups in the minigames that you can use to kind of assist you a little bit. Especially the pinatas, because the pinata minigame will actually give you shards that can be combined to create other power-ups. The ones down here, like an extra magic key, magic vine, which for the next 3 spins, hey, there's my big win, which is 6630 out of 1,000 bets, so times 6, we get a big win. Now, game, if you don't mind, I would like to get back to what I was explaining. So, for a magic vine, the next 3 spins expand an entire column into identical symbols, which I might go ahead and do, just to show you guys what it looks like. And then for this one, a switch symbol. For the next 5 spins, swap a random symbol to boost match chances. So on our next one, I will go ahead and use these 2 power-ups and show you guys exactly how they work. The magic key one, it just raises your chances of getting more butterflies on the board, which will fill up your bar down here. So it doesn't really seem to be that helpful or something that we need to actually showcase, but the other ones I definitely will show you guys. So game, if you don't mind. What are my other quests while I'm here? Oh, I need to get 2 mega wins. That's going to be hard. Is this the Daisy? See, I wish it would tell you what this is, because that would be very helpful. That is something I do want to show, actually, now that I just reminded myself. If we go in here and we see Grant's Garden, it shows you these symbols, but it doesn't tell you what the symbols are called, so you're not going to know like what they are. I'm pretty sure that means that this is a Daisy, and here are your bonus games: Popping Balloons, Barrel Frenzy, and Booster Fusion. This is what gives you the shards that you can turn into your power-ups. Popping Balloons is pretty fun, but kind of frustrating, admittedly. So let's just get on to the next one so I can do the power-ups. Thank you. Also, sorry about the lawnmower in the background. It is mowing day. So unfortunately, we might be having a little bit of noise, but this is the only day that I really had free this week to talk to y'all. So we're gonna see what we can do here. So first up, let's do the Magic Vine. So we get 3 spins to expand an entire column into identical symbols. Let's auto spin it. Now that was very helpful. It didn't give us a whole lot, but at least we see how it works. And the vine and column changes every turn, so that's cool. That is very cool. Unfortunately, it didn't do a whole lot again, but let's hope for the last one, see how that does. Okay, that wasn't bad. Still didn't give me a lot in the way of coins, though. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and use this other power-up, which is for 5 turns. For 5 spins, swap a random symbol to boost match chances. So here we go. Alright, nice little combo win. We're here for it. Those are nice. They do tend to stack up the coins pretty well. It was a weak multiplier, but we'll take it. The music is really nice, though. I will say, I much prefer this music to the pyramid. It's a lot more old school and kind of fits me. Ooh, we're actually close to getting a live bonus game. Wonder what one they're going to give me. I think Barrel Frenzy is probably my favorite that I've done so far. It reminds me of the old Donkey Kong games, and plus the little lightning power-up that they give you. It's very, very cool. Ooh, 4 times power. Nice. Nice multiplier. Hopefully we get something good. No, of course not. Because I'm recording, and there's such a thing as the recording curse, where if you're trying to record something, it's not gonna go well for you. But as soon as you stop recording, all of a sudden you start winning. Oh gosh, alright, well, we got one more round here to get hopefully a real-time game here. So let's see if we can. I don't want to have to use my magic key power-up. I really don't. I shouldn't have to. Oh, an 8 times multiplier would have been so nice, though. Shame, shame, shame. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Okay. We're on a roll here. And it stops. See, every time I think I'm doing well, all of a sudden I'm not. Alright, we might have to use that power-up just so I can get to where I need to be. Which is fine. I don't typically do power-ups anyway, so I don't mind wasting it here. Why not? Of course, it makes sense that I wouldn't get any. With a boosted chance of having them. That's just funny. I get more when I'm not using the power-up than I do when I use it. That's pretty sad, I gotta say. But it just goes to show my luck, right? Let's try again. Hopefully I can get some more of these butterflies. 1? You need to have 2 or more butterflies on your board in order to get the progress bar. Unfortunately. So just getting 1 does not matter. You need to have at least 2. There we go, 2 butterflies. How much progress does that give me? Enough for the bonus game. Huzzah! Booster fusion. Okay, so you're gonna click on the piñatas to collect the boosters. You get 45 seconds. Now, I like to do it this way, and then on the next one, you can use your Mega Punch and destroy them entirely. Which is really fun. You just hold the button down, hold your mouse button down, your left mouse button, and then you can do a Super Punch. Now, the tricky thing here is, as you just seen, the pinatas will move on you. So you do have to be a little bit more tricky and accurate with your clicks, which is very difficult for somebody like me. But we are here for it, and we're gonna try. Boom. And... oh, you're going north. Interesting. You don't usually do that. That was fun. Completely new pattern. So I popped 7 pinatas, collected some shards. Unfortunately, not enough to get any power-ups, but I do have some in my recordings that I'll probably go ahead and show you guys here in a second. Oh, I need to get the mega wins though on this card. That is going to be so difficult because I need to get at least 15,000 coins in order to get a mega win. You have any idea how difficult that is? I'm already down a decent chunk. This is the frustration that people are having with this gosh diggity darn game. It's really easy to lose coins on this, which is why it is encouraged to not do what I did and do the max bet. I think if you do the max bet in the pyramid machine, it's a lot better because I think my max over there currently is like 90 coins, which is nowhere near as bad as potentially losing 1,000 coins every spin, as I have been apparently. So that's just great. So, okay, let me go ahead and pull up my other recordings for you guys and kind of show you the mini games on there. And then we can see about trying to wrap this up. Okay, so here is the first bonus game that I have recorded for you guys. And it is the Pop Balloons minigame. Let's go ahead and give it a quick play. Okay, at the start of the minigame, balloons will float from the bottom of the screen until they reach the top and fly away. So here they're just kind of giving us a quick tutorial on how to pop them, which is simply just to click on them. So try to click and hold to create a magic blast that pops as many balloons as possible. I do not do this in this recording. Good job, me. I am just a boss apparently and just would rather manually click them all. But they're not going to let me advance until I activate the power-up, so tap and hold past me, there you go, and then you see this big swirling thing, that will pop them all. I think you're ready. Remember to be fast and use that magic blast. So, that was the tutorial. Click and hold to release for a magic blast. That is definitely the way to go. I don't know right now if I do that. But what I personally like to do now that I've played it a few times is get your clicks in until the power holds, or until the power fills up for your magic blast. You can see right now we don't need to because they're spread out enough to where you can just kind of pop around and hit them. So once they're all congealed together, that's when you want to use your magic blast. Let me see if past me actually does things. It does. So we completely blew it there. No pun intended for them being balloons. Once your box on the side over here fills up completely, you can use the power again. So that is what you want to do. There we go. Once they're all bunched together, that's when you want to use it. And you can use it many times throughout the time allotted. I don't know how many offhand you can get, but as you can see, I probably could have done that about 4 times during that particular bonus game. Alright, this one is the Barrel Frenzy. Click as many barrels as you can, but watch out for the dynamite. Or click and hold, then release to Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning will hit every barrel imaginable on the board at the particular time. So let's see if your girl Past Joy actually did the smart thing, or if we were too new to the minigames and just didn't know what we were doing. A minute on the clock. Click, click. You can see that we have our power-up already stored, but The barrels are few and far between, so we don't have to worry about using it just yet. Let's go past me. We got this. Hopefully. Now that would have been a nice time to use the lightning, but we didn't have to because we're gods. Again, they're getting a little bit frantic. Click and hold. There you go. And it blasted all three that we were unable to reach. We just really like playing it at like that. There we go. Perfect. So you see how it cleared out most of the board with the chain lightning. That is very, very helpful. And you want to do that at the very end for a final flourish. And I think we actually did fairly decent on that one. Collected 59. Definitely not the best score we could have done, but by far not the worst. Alright, back into the game we are. So, just to kind of quickly summarize what we're dealing with here. A big win in slots is if you score 6 times the amount that you bet. So if you bet the max of 1,000, then you're going to have to get at least 6,000 in order to have a big win. A mega win is 15 times your bet, and a super win is 20 times your bet. The biggest tip for this game is to make sure that you are collecting your daily rewards here in the left-hand side, which after 7 days will give you the Vine power-up, I think. The power-up might change depending on what week it is, but for now, this one right here shows that you're getting the Vine power-up. And then you can also collect your free coins every 6 hours, depending on how many quest cards you've done. Not badge cards, quest cards. You can complete your quest cards, and that will give you increase of free coins earned. Not every quest card that you complete will give you more free coins. They kind of come out at a different rate. I'm not sure exactly what the rate is. Again, if any of you guys watching have any further tips on slots or Pogo or how things work that I have not figured out in my own research, or other people that I have talked to have not quite figured out and let me know that, go ahead and drop those down in the comments below, because at the heart of it, we are here to help the players, right? That is what I personally have always wanted to do with this channel, is to help people with these lovely, albeit frustrating games that we play. From Garden Blast to Slots to Bejeweled to Solitaire Home Story to Gin, everything that you can imagine, we are here to help. So if there are any games that you guys have on Pogo, or just in general that you might be a little bit confused on, if you have any questions, go ahead and let us all know down in the comments, and we will do our very, very best as a community to assist you. And I will do my best to try to assist you through video tutorial as well. So give me your suggestions, your tips, your questions if you have any. But moving on into Grant's Garden, there are bonus mini games that you can also do if you collect enough of the magic keys. Magic keys are just the blue butterfly icons. So once you collect enough of those, you'll get a bonus game. Those you have to remember that you can click and hold on the screen, and that will give you either a magic blast, the lightning, or the mega punch, I'm going to call it, for your piñata. So for the barrel blast, you get the lightning, which will chain across and blast multiple barrels at once. The mega punch for the piñata gives you a much stronger hit, which will give you the ability to basically one-shot the piñata into exploding. And then for the balloons, you get a wide radius of a magic blast to pop more balloons in one shot if you tap and hold your mouse. So that is going to go ahead and do it for this one. Be sure to let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of the video. If you guys have any other tips for the players as well, if there's some information that you know that hasn't been discussed here, and if there's any other games that you are having some difficulties with, let us know that as well. And we will do our very, very best to try to help you out. Check out the links down below for other ways of connecting with me further, as well as playlists to the entire Pogo Games playlist that I have on the channel. You can also head over to my channel itself and check out the Pogo tab, where I have a playlist dedicated to certain games. So go ahead and check all of those out. Let me know again what you guys thought, and I will catch you guys down the road for some more fun Pogo games.